Coming up, we review how a bad director became our first visionary, how a Japanese rock and roll diva became a threat to the social order, and how we finally claim our place as the leading ladies of the silver screen. The history of trans cinema, it starts right now. Are you ready?
Do what you wanna do. Me.
Yeah. Hello, bitches, my beloved trans fans, and my curious history buffs. It's me, Paula de Monaco, and today we are traveling back to a time when Venus wasn't just a taboo. Well, honey, it was a revolution. In today's episode, we're digging deep into the archives. I've searched the globe for the movies that dared to touch the subject of gender identity when the rest of the world was, looking the other way.
Nature makes mistakes. It's proven every day.
Miss Babs Johnson?
Yes, I'm Babs Johnson.
Well, honey, these aren't just movies. They are the blueprints of our own existence. Are you ready to go back in time and see the shoulders we stand on? Let's do it.
A woman born at the age of 24, in a world that for 24 years she had seen as a man.
We have to start with the roots, even the messy ones. Let's talk about the 1953 cult classic, Glen or Glenda.
Glen is a transvestite, but he is not a homosexual. Transvestism is the term given by medical science to those persons who desperately wish to wear the clothing of the opposite sex.
No, honey, this was written, directed by, and starred the legendary Ed Wood.
Then you think I can kill this second character by transferring her qualities to Barbara?
Most people know Ed Wood as the worst director of all times, but to us, he was a visionary. Ed was an open cross-dresser with a serious, borderline religious obsession for Angora sweaters. He used this film as a desperate, beautiful plea for compassion.
Should I let him continue to wear girls' clothing? Or should I put my foot down?
If you put your foot down, he'd only go behind closed doors. Love is the only answer.
It was the first time a mainstream-ish movie asked the world, why can't a man be soft? Why can he love the feel of silk and satin? Now, let's be real. There weren't any actual trans actresses in the movie back then. And, it was low budget and campy as hell. But I absolutely adore the early pin-up style he gave to the woman. It was the blueprint for the glamour we chase today. We stand on the shoulders of those who wore Angora, so we could wear satin, leather, silk, heels, you name it. Next movie, we take a flight to Tokyo for a 1969 kaleidoscopic masterpiece called Funeral Parade of Roses. Darlings, this film is intoxicating. It's a headlong dive into an unseen world of drag queen bars, fuzz guitars, and black mascara. Even Stanley Kubrick cited this movie as a direct influence on A Clockwork Orange, so it's visually delicious. What makes this film iconic is the star, Peter. Long before she was in Kurosawa's run, Peter gave an astonishing Warhol-like performance as Eddie, a young hostess at Bar Janet. Honey, Eddie was a threat to the social order just by being, gorgeous. Unlike the early films, this gave us a frank, openly erotic, and unapologetic portrait of an underground community of queens. Eddie was a diva who knew that bad manners are sometimes just the price of being too beautiful for this world. Now, we move into the 1970s with a film that was incredibly darling. I Want What I Want.
Oh, Roy. What did we be? Come on, boy. Lemon and lime at the front. It's a hot day.
It's the story of Wendy, a woman trapped in a man's world who finally decides to live her truth. Again, darlings, we have to remember the era. They weren't casting our sisters yet. Small steps.
My name is Wendy Ross. Come in, Miss Ross. Have a drink while we discuss all the boring details.
Wendy was played by the cisgender actress Anne Haywood. While we always prefer a trans woman for a trans role, we have to respect the gravity she brought to the performance. She showed the pain of the wrong blueprint and the sheer courage it takes to pursue self-actualization.
You crazy little bugger! Go on, pick it up. Pick up your little girl shoe. Go on.
It's a heavy, emotional piece of cinema about the fundamental human right. Wanting what you want and becoming who you are.
Why can't you be a man?
Because I don't feel like one.
What do you feel like then, a woman?
Yes.
Stupid bitches.
You are about to receive into your community the filthiest people alive.
We cannot ignore the absolutely filth and fury of John Waters' Pink Flamingos, released in 1972. Honey, this wasn't just a movie, it was a riot. It gave us the most iconic, larger-than-life drag superstar of all time, Divine.
Filth is my life. Take whatever you like. Yes.
While Divine was a drag queen, she was a massive pioneer for the trans community because she weaponized the femininity. She didn't want to just be pretty, she wanted to be the most beautiful and the most disgusting woman in the world. The arched eyebrow and that unapologetic attitude, honey, that is the definition of a diva.
Could you give us some of your political beliefs?
Kill everyone now. Condone first-degree murder.
She taught us that gender is a performance. And if you're going to perform, well, you better make them gag. Darlings, we cannot talk about pioneers without mentioning the man who brought the form of desire to the world stage, Pedro Almodovar.
Ahora empiezo a chillar.
If you want to see trans women portrayed with soul, fire, and unmatched aesthetic brilliance, well, you look to Spain. Almodóvar didn't just include us, he centered us. Whether it's the heartbreaking and fierce Sagrado in All About My Mother,
No, mujer, ¿cómo voy a gastarme medio millón en un chane auténtico con la de hambre que hay en el mundo?
or Bad Education, a film that tackles drug use, sexual abuse, and homosexuality, examining how these issues intersect with power, identity, and trauma. Or the complex characters in Taconos Lejanos. Pedro understood that our lives are a masterpiece of high saturated colors and deep-seated emotions. He showed the world that a trans woman isn't a sideshow. She's the leading lady, the mother, the lover, and the survivor. Kudos.
Inspiration can come from everywhere.
From the Angora sweaters of the 50s to the filthy of the 70s, these films paved the way for the superstars we see today. They dared to be seen when it was dangerous. Which one of these classics have you seen? Have you seen any of them? Or none? Have you heard of them? Or which one are you adding to your watching list tonight? Tell me in the comments below. And don't forget to tune into our next episode, where we talk about the modern trans goddesses taking over Hollywood right now. Until next time, keep your heels high and your history deep. Remember the diva rule. The past is just the foundation for our future. Au revoir, bitches.